Cincinnati voters could see several new faces in the race for mayor. Younger brother of Vice President J.D. Vance, Corey Bowman, and local veteran Brian Frank among those to announce their candidacy this week. Mayor Aftab Purival also up for re-election. Tonight, News 5's Daisy Kershaw sitting down with the newcomers to learn more about their hopes for the city. She joins us live with the story.
Corey Bowman and Brian Frank are both registered Republican voters. If they get the signatures needed to run against Democrat Mayor Aftab Purival, it'll be the first time in roughly 15 years someone with Republican ties would appear on the ballot. Cincinnati mayoral hopefuls sat down with us tonight, sharing their why.
This is, in my mind, the greatest city in the world.
I think I bring a lot to the table.
Corey Bowman tells us older brother J.D. Vance, now vice president, helped inspire his candidacy.
To see somebody that you grew up with, to reach that level of accomplishment on that stage, and to see him do it with the grace that he's been able to do it with, these are things to where I look up to him as a role model of mine, as a brother.
Bowman grew up in Butler and Preble counties. The father of three, soon to be four, now lives in College Hill. He's a pastor at River Church, which he founded with his wife in the West End, where he also started King's Arms Coffee, where we met with him today.
We've run multiple outreach events providing food, toys, grocery help, whatever it is to the community. And we saw that in the church realm, we were making that impact, but business is very important in that as well, because you're providing employment, you're providing economic support in the community as well.
For Brian Frank, a 40-year resident of Mount Adams, public safety and public services are at the forefront.
I'm a very strong supporter of our fire and our police.
He's a military veteran with decades of corporate experience, which he thinks can be a big benefit to the city.
Now, I've spent 10 years with First Student, which is the largest school bus operator in North America. I retired from Procter & Gamble with 21 years of experience. As a Procter employee, I was asked twice to work with the city of Cincinnati as a loaned executive.
We reached out to Mayor Aftab Purival's team for comment tonight. They did confirm that he is running for re-election. We also asked if he would be available to speak with us about his campaign, but we have not heard back from him. From City Hall, Daisy Kershaw, WLWT News 5.